Litfire presents Born to Create by Rosalie H. Contino Ph.D. Performed by Christine Williams. Born to Create is dedicated to those who have yet to find their niche or true meaning to their lives. Age doesn't matter. Once the door of opportunity presents itself, go for it. Preface. What started as an essay evolved into an amusing and sometimes tongue-in-cheek creative nonfiction book entitled Born to Create, or a second-generation Italian-American finds her niche in life and returns to her roots in creativity. Born to Create is a page-turner and inspiration for all ages. The audience. I wrote this book for those arts-minded high school students contemplating college and questioning whether or not they should major in the arts. I was brought up to be creative, but had to acquire a degree, in my case, a BS in elementary education from Fordham U, that had a real job attached to it at the end of 4 years. Of course, the seeds of creativity lie dormant for so long that eventually they burst and blossom on the scene. It becomes time to pursue and nurture other aspects of one's life, their talents. Born to Create serves as an inspiration for all ages. It answers the question of what to do when you think you have done it all and you're still not satisfied with your accomplishments. It's that little nagging voice that says, "Is that all there is?" Oprah Winfrey stated, "Look into your childhood and think, what did you always want to do or be?" Since I always wanted to write, design, and paint, I took the initiative to do so. In my case, that meant returning to school to get a master's and doctorate in educational theater at New York University. As a doctoral student, I served as a teaching fellow and costume designer for the program in educational theater from 1980 to 1983. I was a recipient of the New York Times and NYU School of Continuing Education Summer Writers Scholarships in 1987. I retired from the New York City Board of Education in 1991. Since then, I have finished my dissertation entitled Costume Designer Patricia Ziprod, Her Contribution to the American Theater. Ziprod's designs were seen on the Broadway stage for 4 decades, and she was credited for improving the status of costume designers and contributing to the history of costume design with her innovative, groundbreaking techniques of realizing the playwright's and director's concepts, especially for Fiddler. These were also evident in the original productions of Cabaret, Pippin, Chicago, and Sunday in the Park with George. I received a mini-grant from USITT, United States Institute of Theater Technology, to research, present, and write about the contribution of the turn-of-the-century English costume designer Percy Anderson to the theater. I conducted a workshop for USITT and ATTE and a poster session for the Costume Society of America to discuss his design theories and to reveal fresh evidence on the contribution of this prolific costume designer and innovator to the rich history of costume design. Anderson's designs and design theories are known to a select few. My plays, and those that had workshops, are as follows: Transitions, or Taking Care of Daddy, Twixt and Tween, Lights Out, Tree Talk, Kids, 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 Is That All There Is? And teleplays Ricky, 16 Hours, and Todd, Daryl, Amelia, and Justine, Junior High Madness. Transitions, Twixt and Tween, and Lights Out won honorable mentions in the 2002 to 2003, 2004 Writer's Digest Playwriting Contest. In 2004, Lights Out and Twixt and Tween, quarter-finalist in the Writers' Network. 2005, Learning from Bob, quarter-finalist in the Writers' Network. 2006, Lights Out and Twixt and Tween, quarter-finalist in the Writers' Network. In 2006, Is That All There Is was produced by Arrocar Senior Citizen Center in Staten Island. I served as associate producer, camera person, co-host, and guest for Arts for All, Arts for the Disabled, in which we interviewed performing and visual artists with disabilities, which was seen on Cablevision. As part of Payback Time and Help.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?